Alright, what's up? Asterbait. We got challenges from several players. Our nemesis, who we lost on Monday against to warm up the stream. Yo, what's up? Asterbait, Acerbot. Alright, Cheesy Noob, Repunj, and Husky, in that order. We're taking challenges, unusual openings today. Unusual openings today. Yes. Yes. What shall we do? You're the master of the unusual, Cheesy Noob, I would say. B-Jock, good morning. Thanks for being a subscriber. I should say thanks for being a gifter. Thanks for the gift yesterday. Gift leader. He's now the gift leader. Husky subscribed with Prime. To be a gifter. Alright, I don't know. First move with weight, unusual openings is the theme today. I don't want to get too crazy. Husky subscribe, thank you. I said that already. Sometimes I forget what I say when I just get started. I'm not really thinking. I feel good today. Last night I had the terrible brain fog, but still managed a good performance in the tournament. Though the games weren't perfect, I managed to win my games yesterday, surprisingly. Okay, f4, f5. Symmetrical. g4. I knew he was going to play that. Remember that, keep in mind that Cheesy Noob likes knights better than bishops. And I guess we try to close the position and eliminate his knights. An elimination of knights. Well, that's you, B-Jock. Yeah. First I thought Repunj said that. And I was like, wait, he wasn't here. Knight c6. How can I eliminate that knight? Difficult to do, actually. I see. Alright. Want to play for e4, maybe? Knight c3? How about just simply e3? Didn't Cheesy Noob used to not play these too much? Yeah, he seemed to have changed. I don't know. Oh, these? Oh, you mean he doesn't come to these streams. Yeah, he must have lost his job or something like that. How about my bad bishop? Challenge stream. Every game against Cheesy Noob is like playing chess 960. It doesn't even matter if it's a weird Wednesday or not. Pretty much the same thing anyway. Yeah, this was my plan, so to speak. Used to love. I used to love her. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. What's your problem? Knight e4. Are these challenges still allowed? No. I had to ban it because of chess, because of Troll. Troll's just too good at chess 960. He made me angry. It's just ridiculous, man. I hate chess 960. And definitely not on a Wednesday. It really just defeats the whole purpose of the stream if you challenge me to chess 960. What's the purpose of weird openings if we're playing chess 960? Absolutely stupid. And he's like insanely fast. How can I stay ahead of him on the clock? Crazy, right? That shit is crazy. This is... I don't understand something. Is this really his first account? Or there was another... There was another cheesy noob account. We only have 142 games. You'd think it would be more by now, but he like disappears for years and then comes back. Seems to be chat banned on Twitch. Yesterday he was chatting in the tournament portal. Maybe he just lost his Twitch account. I love it when people are like, oh, can you unban my Twitch account? I'm like, okay, what's your Twitch account? I don't know what it is. G4, that's very principled. A highly principled move, it is. Now, queen d2 or queen e2? Queen d2. Queen d2 or queen e2? Queen e2. r2 d2. Does it matter? I'm closing in on the time. I almost have more time than him. He drives me crazy. Never thinks for more than 3 seconds on like one move. It's pretty incredible. Check. No. Still ahead of me by 10 seconds. Let's check his clock usage after the game. I'm curious. I've seriously ever spent more than like 3 seconds on a single move in the history of his life. I'm purposely trying to play as fast as I can. Just to prove a point here. But why can't I exchange queens? Because you take with the A pawn. I'm fighting for control of the E5 square. I like it now. I'm starting to like my position. unfortunately, that wasn't really part of the plan. It's alright. No. Alright, he has to take. So he manages to get knight versus bishop again. And he has more time and he's outplayed me. Like, what the fuck is with this guy? I'm not sure which way he should take there. It's possibly recaptured the wrong way. No, I'm losing f4, Arsenal. Of course I would take with the 8 with the pawn. That's what I missed, you know? Why don't you just get the chat program to do your law exam for you or whatever? Alright, yeah. Knight d7. Yeah, knight d7's a good move. Was it chat? What's the chat program called? The AI chat program? God damn, dude. He's a full minute and a half ahead of me. Chat GPI, right? It can pass law exams on its own. Rook A7. GPT. How do you know so much? Alright, Husky's in information technology. Who care? Oh, is that a true story? They had it playing video games? Does it do that too? I love the Serbian pronunciation of Huker. Who cares? It's plural. I don't know, man. This guy is kind of suspiciously strong. He's gotten stronger. Last 2 games I've lost, he plays almost perfectly. Sus. Sustenance. You wouldn't give up a knight for a bishop, would you? I feel like I'm always worse. I am. Actually. Yeah, he claims to be a noob. What kind of crap is that? And the 7th rank is juicy. I don't think I'm worse under any circumstances. Yeah, it's like he gave up the file, the A file. That was a strange decision, huh? Oh, here we have a really interesting move now. E4. No. No, I'm not yet winning. Does look reasonable, but I don't think I'm winning. Too connected. His c-pawn's too strong. He's finding good moves like instantaneously. It's always ahead on the clock. It's so annoying. You winning. Come on, dude. Pronouncements. Chess is so easy, king, 1-2, whatever. If I was winning, I would just win, you know? It's a complex rook ending. It's not clear that I'm winning here. I don't think I'm winning. He always has counterplay. I could even lose this position. I don't agree. I mean, I think I'm like totally not winning. He always gets counterplay against my c-pawn. There's nothing I can do about it. Whatever I do, every variation he would attack this. Either down on the back and then behind, or this way with rook f3 check. He's always got counterplay. He's like perfect, man. He never has to use any time. I'm lucky if I don't lose. King position is too strong. Not sure about that move. He never gives me any time to think. How about d5? It's still a draw. Everything's a draw. b6. Rook takes check. This is ridiculous. It's got to be a draw. But the thing that bothers me the most is like his pace of play. He never has to think more than 10 seconds on a single move. It's really weird. He uses almost the exact same amount of time on every single move. Really flat time use. No matter how complicated or simple the position is, he's almost always using the same exact amount of time. Am I lost yet? Are we there yet? It's really strange, man. Every time I play this guy, it gets weirder. I used to have a way to beat him, but I don't know. I forgot how to play. Plus, he's fast, man. I mean, really fast. Never ever thinks for a long time. This is his longest think. Really. Without even thinking about it. Didn't even stop to consider King D7. That's weird. Would you at least stop to consider King D7? Damn. Now he actually made a surprising move. I thought he would take with the king there. I still find it remarkable that the entire game he's ahead of me on time. Take on g3 with the pawn, going to the 7th. Really? Yesterday he lost a really strange game in the tournament. Against Zen Chess, he was like +3 and just like couldn't win the most winning position I ever saw. It was weird. What is going on here? Why did he play Rook A3? You outplayed him completely. Dude, what are you talking about? He outplayed himself. I didn't do anything. I was just trying to stay alive. I probably had like 100 cent upon loss in this game. I actually played really badly. I'm lucky I wasn't like losing. He's totally not losing until the very end, when he lost for apparently no reason. He lost for absolutely no reason. It was drawn all the way. I knew it was. It was drawn since this position. Look, it's like flat line. I knew I was never winning. He always has counterplay based on that c3 pawn. No matter what I do, it was going to be a draw. Then he just like lost on purpose or something. Dude, what's with his time use? No, he actually did use a time. He used 24 seconds. His time use isn't that flat. He's got a few. Pretty much the same as me, really. I don't know why it seems like he never spends any time on any moves. Yeah, I mean, I didn't make as many blunders or mistakes, but I mean, basically he just gave me the game at the end for no apparent reason. Wow, even here it's a draw. Rook A1. Why would you play Rook A1? He has to play G2. D7. Rook A8. What? Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's hard to find, man. I mean, realistically, he has to find a sensible move here at this point. That's the normal result for me. 8 inaccuracies, 1 mistake. Yeah, I was worse. Wow, the computer wants to play this and like lose a pawn. What am I going to do about this? I looked at this and I was completely unconvinced. I was like, well, I'm just down a pawn. Alright, next game. Ripun Bansal, you're not a subscriber, bro. You're supposed to be a subscriber. Since you came early and you've been a subscriber before, I'll make an exception. I didn't outplay him at all. He just like lost for no reason in a drawing position. It was a dead draw from like move 20. Did you see how flat that was? There was literally no winning chances for either side for like 30 moves. It was just totally on zero that whole time. It did look interesting, but I knew it was a draw. Wait, what? No, Arsenal. You know, obviously you can win any position, but with correct play, it's a draw. Of course, there's winning chances. But I mean, the correct evaluation was 0. I was preparing for the World Senior Championship, and this lady, this FIDE player, we'll call them a FIDE player, played this thing with black, and I was like, oh, this is terrible, and I couldn't find anything convincing for white. You know, it's just amazing how it's not that easy for white to really prove anything here. You can also play knight e7. It's like a demented Alekhine, the brother of the Alekhine. a4, you play a5, of course. c5, losing a piece. Alright. No, I think if a4 Arsenal, you can also play knight, you can also play d6. It's like the Alekhine. That happens in the Alekhine too. You can either play a5 or you can play d6 and allow the knight to go back to d7. I'm not saying this is good, I'm just saying it's surprisingly not that easy for white to like refute it. I couldn't find a line that was like convincing, really. Which surprised me, you know. I spent like an hour trying to like, you know, I had a chance to probably play this, although it turns out I really don't know, but there's a good chance I could have gotten this position on the board with white, and I spent an hour trying to figure out like how I definitively get an advantage, and it's just not that simple. There's probably some way, but I needed more time. But it's surprisingly playable for black. I'm not sure this is right, though, what I just did here. Doesn't seem like there's any other plan, though. It looks like this is kind of forced. Yeah, Arsenal, maybe a4 is a good move, but I don't know. I don't know. There's also bishop e4 check. That might be worth throwing in. Maybe not. I mean, this will be a problem later on. Probably queen g4 would be an issue later on. If I do that, probably better not to play bishop e4 check. But I can't remember. Maybe d6 and then a5, knight d7. Right. Yeah, I think d6 is more constructive than a5. And a5 weakens the queen side in the b5 square. Now what? We need to develop bishop. I mean, it's nothing special for black, but the point is it's hard for white to prove an advantage. Constrictor. Gotta follow. Get your band hammers out. Hammer. It's hammer time. Well, if you like the black side of the Queen's Gambit declined, you might like suffocation. Do you have a pet boa constrictor? Gives me asthma. Oh man, look at that E5 square. Well, speaking of which, apparently some McDonald's manager like exposed himself to a member of their staff. That's a good way to lose your job, at a minimum. That was in today's news sensation. Am I afraid of 94 here, or what? What am I afraid of? Yeah, I guess losing your job is the least of your worries at that point. White playing a controlled approach here. F5. Yeah, that's a good idea. Wait a minute. Oh, now you can sack a pawn with D5. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Oh well. Oh no, it doesn't work. I have bishop takes b2. Haha. That's funny. D5, bishop takes b2. Dude, that's great, Arsenal. You came up with that on your own? Show me the beef. Takes me back to the early 80s. Where's the beef? That was a classic Wendy's commercial. You don't have Wendy's in the UK, right? Probably just US and Canada. We've been through these discussions before, I know. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm sure it happened in the US. That goes without saying. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it happened in the UK, but I think I only saw the story because it happened in the US. Yeah, like, Britons would never do anything disgusting like that. They're the picture of civility in the UK. They have Boris Johnson as a role model. What more can you ask for? Interesting. Nothing like a knight on b6, I have to tell you guys. I love me a knight on b6. Yeah, I like it too. I'm proud of that. I guess you could do the passive route, right? The John Spielman maneuver. Through the back door. Alright, a3 anyway. He's playing a3 like I was threatening, as if I was threatening to play. You missed d5 on previous move? What? What do you mean you missed d5? What you talking about, Willis? What d5? The only time you had d5 it didn't work. The queen protects f6, yeah. Plays better when he has no time. Consistently. You should always have, like, no time. It's good for you. Now he has it. It's annoying. Phew. If you keep queens on, I think I'm worse. Now it's probably equal. That's a relief. You see how he's finding these like great moves when he has no time left? It's really odd, man. Why do you play so much better when you have 0 time as opposed to when you have a lot of time? What's that about? Mm-hmm. Wow. An actual inaccuracy. Count Blessington. Count your Blessingtons. feel like he just purposely lets his time run and then starts to really play. He's like off cleaning the shower during the first part of the game. Whoa. Move 11 effect. What happens here? Wait, what am I threatening? Rook takes g2 check? Yeah, I agree. I mean, bishop g5 and that is really bad. Jesus fucking Christ. Bishop takes b6. Now he resigns. I dropped so many pawns that I don't know, winning a piece is enough. Surprised I wasn't lost there. Jesus. I'm practically lost after knight d5. Did I have a better move? I had knight takes g2. I was so upset by bishop takes b6 that I just freaked out. Of course I have to play knight takes b2. It didn't even occur to me. Didn't think you had that. g6 blunder. No, I mean, I ruined the whole game allowing, like, d5. I had much better moves. I can't allow d5. Husky. Oh my god. Alright, maybe with a weird opening, we can keep him at bay. Play the cheesy noob attack. No, he's playing b4. I have something. Here we go. Band evasion. Twitch really does a great job policing those band evaders. I'll tell you, don't they? It's an Alyakin theme. Alyakin theme day. Alyakin. The four pawns attack. It's a mighty nice four pawns attack you got there. Husky doesn't normally play e4 much. Materialist. Replaying, you're too materialistic. Like most people. I think the masters tend to be less materialistic. It's one of the most important things. It's one of the most important things in chess. Getting beyond materialism. Yes, material is important, but everybody, who acts like it's the most important factor in the game. I think, the evaluation where we're like talking about cent upon loss is probably bad. It's hard to measure. It's hard to measure advantage in any other way, though. Should be a non-materialistic way to measure chess positions. Our whole scale is based on material. Pawn, cent of pawn loss. How many pawns up you are. The whole scale is stupid. That's why Russians were the best. Oh yeah, clearly. They're still dominating the world. All right, let's go. How's my knight again? Ah, you want me to do that? Should I take on e4 at some point? Is that what you're saying? But when? The question is when? Do I have another option? Here? That doesn't seem right. Bishop f4? What if he plays knight h5? Oh, I take on b8? This is like a funky, provocative move. What if he plays queen b6 now? That's why the Russians are the best. Absolutely. Are you talking about chess? I thought you were talking about in general. Oh, you mean like Russian chess domination? Forgot this was a chess stream. I thought we were talking about politics. Sometimes I get carried away. Yeah, why did I play bishop f4 again? So I could play bishop g5 on the next move? Was that it? Can't remember. Delayed bishop g4. I tricked him into not playing knight on bd7. I don't know. Whatever. I had no plan, really. Just making it up. I'm trying to undermine his center, exactly. If I can take, of course c4 is important. If I can take and play this at some point. He just doesn't care. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be able to play c4 now. That's for sure. Not yet, anyway. Seems somewhat constricted. You think? Now I can play c4. Are you going to play g5, the 5 pawns attack? King h8 preparing g5. Oh my god, dude. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I knew you would do that. This is crazy, right? Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm crazy. The masterclass of defense. I don't know, man. This doesn't look safe. The E3 outpost. Yeah. Yeah, that's important. But I don't know if it will be enough. Stop the ultra violence of my opponent. The 5 pawn attack. Nothing to be trifled with. I still think that black is probably better. Certainly better. No? What am I doing here? Bishop e6. Yeah, maybe it's not so simple. Hey, my heavy pieces are connected. I do this in the King's Indian. Would you play h5 here? That's a weird suggestion. No. Oh my god, what is this? What is that? Unexpected. Bishop e5. What's the deal? Knight e3? Speaking of outposts. Hello? Free? What's up? You're giving me the light square bishop. Hello? He's preparing h5. Look out for the h5. Stay away from the chalupa. Speaking of h5. So who's better here? G7 a solid move. That's bad news. Very bad news. Okay, I have to bring the rook in. D6. I have knight d6. Jesus, dude, you scared the shit out of me with that move. What? I don't know. Do I have anything? He has queen f7 now. Damn. Can't believe he took my f2 pawn. What the heck is going on here? There's no quarter. He wants to stay on this diagonal. So let's block it. c4. Knight c4. Inner Magnus. Wait. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm winning, but I have just knight takes g7. He has queen takes d6. Did I miss a win at the end? No, I saw rook h6, but of course. But I didn't think it was enough. If I play rook h6, he takes it. Oh no. I have mate on g7. Jesus Christ, I didn't see it. Oh man. Of course. I didn't see the mate on g7 arsenal. So I missed this here. I can't believe he has a defense though. You know, it's like one of those positions where you make a move and you figure, okay, it doesn't matter what he does. But this move actually gives him time to play the only move. It's so sick. Is he holding on now? He's still losing. Now I legit didn't think I was winning. There was a reason why I didn't play rook e6. I thought that black has queen c8. That fails to knight g7, which I failed to see. I guess this is the point. I didn't have time and I didn't look far enough, but I'm holding my rook and then taking this. Or anything else, whatever. Yeah, I'm just winning. I was just about to play rook e6 and then I looked and I had no time and I thought he had queen c8. Knight e8 I think is good. Yeah. But it's not. Wow. He must have had a move he didn't see, so he blundered as well. Knight e8 looked good. He has queen e7 apparently. So it wasn't good. He was too attached to this idea of the diagonal. So after knight e8 I'm actually in trouble. I'm down a pawn. I didn't even look at knight e4. I'm down a pawn. I'm kind of retreating. But I have knight takes g5, so black has to play rook f5. And then bishop h3. Rook f8, knight takes g5. I mean, it's complicated. Check. It's a sharp position where my king looks more exposed than black's king. Yeah, that was funny. So actually, is g4 good? I mean, obviously black's better. But g4 is okay. I guess I was worried he was going to take, but it's good for white. This is surprisingly good for white. I mean, those pawns would be strong later on. All right, Schumacher. Continuing our hyper-modern theme today, along some sort of road. The ultimate modern opening. Ch-ch-ch-chia. Ch-ch-ch-chia. Chia pet defense. This is not really an unusual opening per se. We'll have to stay outside of the box somehow. Snake Benoni didn't go well against him in the past. Thought he reacted to Snake Benoni pretty well. We'll try something different. Okay. G6 is a sort of modern. I was thinking about knight e7. That looks like we file under just really bad. Bishop e7. The passive Benoni. Old Benoni. Yeah, a6 is playable. I always talk about this because this is like the lowest rated player I lost in a tournament game since I was a master. I talk about the guy, he was like chewing a stub of a cigar, and he was like 1700. I lost to a 1600 in a blitz tournament once. But in a tournament game, 1700 was the lowest rated player I've ever lost to since I was a master. The old Benoni took me down. I was around 2300 when the incident happened. I was overconfident. I was trying to roll in with like the 4 pawns attack and overextended myself somehow. So what's the plan? What's the plan, Sam? Well, I guess that they just do like knight f6, like that's what he did against me. Nothing fancy. He just did knight f6, but I like this. Moving my pieces twice. Acerbate approved. Ch-ch-ch-chia. Alright. H3, that's a lot of pawn moves. You have a thing for pawn moves. You would do bishop g5 in the check Benoni, but not in a modern Benoni structure. Luckily, Bijak favors autopilot. You definitely don't want to play this against like a thinking opponent. I could just turn it into a lobster with h5. It looks like a reasonable lobster. But a6 is always good, right? Asterbait? Asterbait must have fallen asleep. He's been very quiet. He's passed out on the couch. That psychologist took a lot out of him yesterday. Seriously, h5 is not sound. But if I don't do h5, he might. Knight d7. What's the plan? How stupid is h5? Pretty stupid. Completely dubious. Resting my eyes. I'm preparing bishop g4. Maybe he'll castle queenside. Oh, okay. Chia. Bishop g5? You say. The Asterbait maneuver. Popularized by our own VIP here. Never seen in chess before that. Now this square. What's your point? You're gonna castle queenside or what? I don't know, Bijak has a problem with castling. He just really doesn't like castling. He only does it like if he's like forced against his will at gunpoint. Once all the other pieces are developed, then he'll think about castling. Yeah, usually he puts his queen on c2. That's kind of funny. Like the queenside castle London system. It's very popular with the coffee house crowd. Lobster. Lobster versus crab. This is a classic. It's almost like the Predator versus Alien. Basically the same thing. Lobster versus crab. I'll take the lobster every day for 200 bob. Lobsters are larger, more powerful claws. They live longer. Taste delicious. Lobster meat. Lobster meat is higher in fat than a lot of other kinds of seafood, probably. Especially with melted butter. Oh yeah, he likes castling queenside, but not today. Not today. No, he doesn't usually do that. I'm just kidding. All right, we're ready. Ready to roll. Is this a mistake? Cloth. I just seafood. I have to go shopping later, maybe. I really miss crustaceans. Is Rookie 7 dubious? I hope not. How could such a good move be dubious? How could controlling the center be dubious? Or fighting for the control thereof? How could it be? You like just... I didn't like this here. Honestly. But maybe I have better. You know, maybe you could play Rook B7, preparing B5. The problem is that Bijak is now forced to actually, like, think. Of course. You don't think we have a little bit of disagreement over the E7 square? That's beautiful coordination, huh? Seriously, it makes you think, like, maybe I should sack the exchange with Rook E5. I wish that would work. Chia. Knight D7. I feel like he's also getting claustrophobic. Like, look at his pieces. They're in this, like, rectangle. Nice rectangle. Yeah. Masters of coordination. No, you're right. You're right. I have 4 pieces competing for the same square. 5, essentially. That's never good. Queen particularly blocked by the rook on e7. It was conceivable to play rook b7 to push b5. What the heck is my plan now? Rook h5. So knight e5 just leads to f4, which is like death warmed over. Well, knight e5, f4, knight takes d3, queen takes d3. Maybe it's not death. Not quite death. But the roller is coming and it's real. Surfing the big waves in Hawaii. Would be nice to get my queen into the game. Queen not happy. My time. Anything with pawn takes? I know it's horrible. Alright. Squash. Sasquatch. Sasquatch is coming. The Sasquatch. Watch out for Sasquatch. Alright, it's guarded. E5 is guarded. G6. God, this is beautiful. What a beautiful position. Oh. Check. You're back. Better than ever. He's back and better than ever. Isn't it beautiful, my position? Whoa. Whoa. What is that? Wow, did I miss bishop takes d5? Oh, that was even better. Damn, dude, where did his stuff go? What? He just totally melted down. What happened there? Yeah, he reached 2.7. I was about to flag when I played bishop b7. I don't like it, but I was about to lose on time. I was down to 12 seconds here. Very bad position. The engine wants to castle right away. I was afraid of the sealer sweeper. You know. I don't know. I have to constantly judge whether this is a thing or not. It's a very dangerous positional threat to play e5. Did he have bishop g5? Well, yeah, he can play that. But I don't know if it's a good idea. Arse. Maybe I could even let him take here. I guess knight d7 is a good move there. I don't have to take on his terms. Um, yeah, it was a bad position. Did anybody ever play this crap? Aronian has a game from 2004. Well, at least I'm in good company. The first 9 moves I played like Levon. I bet he didn't play h5. Wow. Castles or knight d7. Yeah, obviously h5 is coffee house. Alright, but we're playing weird openings Wednesday. Time for a couple more challenges. Arsenal fan. Crumble down clown. Thanks, good luck. Chigorin. No Chigorin today. Chigaru Nakamura. The London system. Yeah. Cheesy Noob is playing b4. I mean, that's a thing, right? Discord. Hey everybody, we've got a subscriber stream tomorrow night where we host games from the viewers. If you're a subscriber, you can submit a game here to my account on liches. Send me the PGN. I think I still have to make a study for that. Yeah, Bishop f5 is really... Thanks for playing the London system. A man's opening. The real man's opening. The manly man attack. The London defense. Yeah, unfortunately this is a very solid move for black. Cheesy Noob would play b4. I'm tempted to play b4. We can still see a Chigorin with knight c6. Screw you. We're going to play creative chess, if nothing else, this game. Not necessarily good, but creative. Chia. Alright, now, do we take that or not? It's basically the London reversed. I mean, I'm so used to doing this with black. So I would prefer if my pawn, I guess, were back on d3. with more fluid structure. Now with a more fluid structure. The arsenal is very solid. Gone are the days of the wild Arsenal fan. He's like the second coming of Anish Giri. Peter Lako. C4. I mean, I can castle. I can do whatever I want. Damn it. I'll do whatever I want. It's the Grunfeld versus the London system. Something like that. He's not compromising. E3, I lose a pawn. It's called a sacrifice. I refuse to play C3. Alright, can I do something fun here? E3, pawn takes pawn, take, knight takes, C4, feel it. Are you feeling it? Question is, are we feeling it? I'm feeling it. I'm crazy, like I said I would play creatively. It's like Rudolf Spielmann influenced pawn sacrifice. Grunfeldian. Would Yasser Seirawan take that pawn? I ask you. Maybe. Gotta take it, right? It's free. How can you not take it? It's like a free pawn. Free pawn. You gotta take it. Prove it. Prove that it's good. Bijak would take it. Everyone under 2000 is like taking it without thinking. They're just taking, you know, they're just like, they'll take anything. Don't see a reason. That's a problem. If you see no reason to think twice about taking that pawn, we need to send you to Astorbate's psychiatrist. I introduce you to the dynamic elements of the position. Unprotected knight, lack of development, king in the center, unopposed white square bishop on g2. You know, I think that's enough case to make black at least think twice about taking it. White now has the initiative, I think, and chances. Is certainly not forced to take it either. I mean, black has a solid position if he chooses not to take it. Therefore, you know, does it really make sense to take it when you can have a solid position without taking it? Alright, hopefully we've psyched Arsenal fan out sufficiently with this big spiel. If it pleases master. White has wonderful compensation for the pawn. Super bishop. Safe king. And he can also take with a knight there, you know. Check. Achoo! Interesting. Sallied. Sally forth. Oh, London system. What am I doing now? I don't remember. What was I doing again? This? That's exciting. Alright. So you're up a pawn. Congratulations. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's the plan? Here we go again. Bishop f4 again. That's whatever I play that every time when I don't know what to do. But it does stop knight e5. That's a fairly useful plot. And also, like, traps my own queen. This is a bonus. Like, literally trapping my own queen. It's a great idea. Thank you for not trying to trap my queen. Knight h5. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He missed knight h5. Damn, I'm lucky. Thank God he didn't see that, B-Jock. I could really be in trouble. I'd be in serious danger if he had seen knight h5. How about some prophylaxis here? Is he threatening d4? Loves a good trade of queens. I still have compensation for the pawn probably, but I don't think that I'm better. I didn't get an advantage. Just compensation for said pawn. But it was fun anyway. Must stay rational. How you doing? You don't want to come in for a little visit on C2? Not today. All right. Visiting hours are over. Maybe we'll give him a second chance to play knight h5. I like that. It's probably not so bad, actually. I need to fix my knight. Yeah, I mean, knight h5 is not the greatest move, objectively. Are we having fun yet? Are we there yet? Ooh, I like those rooks there. It's a great place for your rooks. Rook position. Are we there yet? Damn. Look, man, no plan. Every game it's like bishop f4, bishop g5, bishop f4, bishop g5. Bishop f4, bishop g5. It's like my game against Husky. Hyper monitored control of the d5 square. God. Another defense. Wow. Power couple. So low on time. Friends, I have like time for one more game after this. We will. I was wondering, like, when are you gonna play frickin' a6? Why didn't you play like 100 moves ago? Now he plays rook d7. Wonder why. The begging. Damn. Wonderful game by Arsenal. He really kept his composure here. That sucks. I hate when the opponents keep their composure. Damn opponents. Never got my pawn back. Damn it. Really? He lost his pawnee. Have you seen my pawnee? My little pawnee. Sire. It's my turn. The basis of my pawn sack was that I would have compensation for it. But let's see what the evaluation is here. Interesting. Good game, Arsenal. Wow. So the computer thinks it's dubious. Wow, you should have taken with the knight. Okay. So I have compensation. That's what I thought. But it's not enough for like an advantage. Yeah, you should have played a6. I was like trapping my own queen, man. Bishop f4 is a bad move. I just like set you up for the queen trap with b5. My only lateral move is, without that bishop blocking its motion, to f4. We played like a perfect game, more or less. Except for bishop f4, which was stupid. Yeah, so I have compensation in this ending, but I'm never better. Just equal. But I wonder if you were ever really seriously better. The computer still thinks it's a draw. My bishop's too good and the pawn is... Yeah, okay, you don't have to lose the pawn. I mean, you can try to win this, but objectively it should still be a draw. The bishop's just better than the knight. Sparkle Horse 8 cent-a-pawn loss. Arsenal fan 9. Arsenal fan no inaccuracies. Sparkle Horse 1. Where's my inaccuracy? Sacking the pawn with e3, the move I was so proud of. Alright. Shaki, subscriber, last game. Guys, tomorrow night we're gonna play we're gonna analyze. Analysis. Yeah, but you clearly were playing very solid. And you have been. Not the wild Arsenal fan. Oh no. The dreaded King's Indian attack. If he plays... No, he played h4. Okay, that's it is what it is. h4 is a little dubious, but I've been known to play that myself. Usually with black. The lobster. Yeah, h4 not the soundest move. This gives up his center. I don't like it. But okay. If you're gonna play pawn takes pawn, you have to play d4. Yeah. I agree. But I think that black is already better because of h4. Yeah, this is just good. Imagine he was playing like the black side of the. Imagine black playing the black side of the Queen's Gambit exchange variation, playing like h5 or something. It's technically not though. I mean, it's more like a Verisov. I don't know if I should go here or e6 and 87. It's like, oh, yeah, rook c8. No. That's probably a good plan. The Jabavel. Speaking of rook c8. He can play like g4, yeah, to prevent knight f5. But that's fine. That's fine. What does black do about it? Is the $1,000,000 question. Arsenal fan, rook c8, queen b6. Queen a5. There's always e5. Jesus. e5 works here. I don't know if it's good, but again, we're gonna have fun. This may be too risky, you know, there's no need. This is like Arsenal fan taking that pawn. There's no need to do this. Like, I don't have to do this, but it's interesting. No. Pawn fork. Castle queenside. Subscriber stream tomorrow night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the guest stuff from Bijak. And I've got a game from Masturbate now. Mule Skinner. You're seriously castling queenside? What? I was just kidding about castling queenside. Knight e2 was recommended. It's a piece sacrifice. Sacrifice. Oof. Maybe not winning by force, but close enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna trade queens. No need to be a hero when you're up a piece. Bishop d5. What? Where? Bishop d5. Bishop c3. Bishop takes c6 check. Yeah, but if he does bishop d5, let's see. I have a lot of moves there. Yeah, I guess he's pretty depressed in this position. I don't know. He just hallucinated or something. I'm sure he didn't intend to sacrifice a piece. He just forgot. We will be back tomorrow night. Thanks to Masturbate, Arsenal fan. All of you who are participating here in the streams. Participation. Nice. Nice move there. Participations. Participant. The next contestant. Yeah. But I mean, to be honest, this h4, you know, h4 is really dubious. Gave up his center and h4, so white is like clearly worse already. Yeah, the computer doesn't like my e5. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe I'm better off not doing it. I thought something like your suggestion of rook c8 was interesting. There's obviously minority attack. There's all different moves here. It's very hard to decide what black should play. So this is actually maybe not the best move. And so he has to play knight e2. And then it's possible I'm like a little overextended. It was very ambitious on my part to play e5. And Husky, no, and Strachey just gave me a whole piece. He has to resign here. All right, guys. Thanks for the games. I gotta go. We'll be back next time tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. CET. See y'all there. You're welcome, Arsenal fan. Thanks for being constructive and a good viewer when you're not being misbehaved. You know, you're really helpful. I mean, I appreciate that somebody takes the time to ask a lot of constructive questions. I wish more people would take the stream seriously. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.